Well, good morning, everybody. Afternoonish here. The weather outside is insane. Rain, snow, crazy ass weather. Oh, say good morning to Randy. Afternoonish. You all know that we got AFR heads on here, this 302. This is what we're working on, where we are at this point in time. Our push rods came in. That is very lovely. We are going to set the preload on our valves today, maybe get the intake on, and where are we at? Oh, you know about the Anderson cam. It's got an Anderson N51 cam in it. I cannot wait to get this thing fired up. I'm not sure if I'm going to take it up to the dyno yet or not. That will be time sensitive for me, but we are hoping to. In the meantime, we got a river running through the garage. So much freaking rain and snow and sleet. And we got to get busy again in the engine bay. This is just a little update. I got the new tray for the battery. I argued with myself over a battery relocate, and I just really don't care for that idea, my own self. This car is not just meant to just go to the track. It is going to be for me to drive and enjoy for the rest of my time on this planet. And hopefully we can get everything done and get her all nice and pretty, because I want the engine bay to be just as nice looking as what the engine is. The rest of the car looks pretty good. And no, minus all the boxes all over it. We got to burn boxes here real bad. We got an abundance of them. And let me flip you around. I'll talk to you for a minute. Hang on a second. Hey everybody, where we're at is we're in the garage. It is only like 15 degrees outside. So the recording factor is slowed by an abundance. But as you can see, everything's on the motor. Intake's on, everything's torqued down. Rockers, push rods, everything like that is done. I preset the valves. After we get it running, I will most likely have to go over those again because some of the lifters lost their oil. And we will have that going on. No big deal. I'm going to try and get the water pump on today. It is very, very cold. There's the water pump. I put the gooseneck on and forgot that I hadn't gotten this yet, the thermostat. So, I gotta pull it back off there, put the thermostat in it, and then try and get the water pump on. And like I was saying, I doubt very seriously I'll get anything else done in here today because it is just that cold. And with no insulation in here, it's a bit of a bugger. But let me get back with you here in a couple of minutes. I'll let you know what we got going on. Everybody turn around and say hello to Randy so you don't get upset and do any, jumping and hopping around there. I don't know what's the matter with that guy. But be back in a minute here. I gotta get the heater back on. It is brutal cold. I hate to keep complaining about that, but yeah, I'm gonna keep complaining about it. If you remember in the last video or 2 videos ago about the wheel that runs the fuel pump, and I couldn't find any of the old ones. Right there's one. Right there. See the little tit sticking up there? That way there, I wouldn't have had to buy that pin, but we went with the pin. The pin's probably a little better idea. That wheel that's put on there is a lot heavier built than this one. And I found one of my cans of 302 parts here just now, actually. But I just wanted to share that with you. I always do that. I'll look for something that I know I have, buy a new one, then find what I was looking for. I have no idea how exactly that works, but that's the way it works for me. Hang on a sec, guys, or I shut the heat off. Where are we at? Frozen like a popsicle. Have a newfound respect for popsicles going on their side from now on. We got the water pump semi-bolted on, ran out of stainless bolts. I did not think that I was that close. So we are going to put it on hold for a little bit here. And this weather is just absolutely insane. So these clips might not go in for a couple weeks. This is Friday, Valentine's Day. It is. Well, I know that because I went and got honey buns, some flowers in town. Did that this morning, you know, because that's what a guy is supposed to do. I know this because that's what I've been told. So I got that part, check, done. As far as we are on here, like I said, the water pump's on, put the thermostat in. She's getting closer and closer. I'm gonna put the damper on maybe, and a few other things here and there. But we are getting very, very close to where the engine can sit here, and then I have to get busy on this engine bay. And not just the engine bay, I gotta hang the exhaust. I got an awful lot of stuff to do yet, but I got plenty of time until the weather straightens up, and that is actually what I am hoping for here. It is mid-February, and in Pennsylvania here is brutal. Sometimes we got a rough winter this year. We've been lucky though for quite a few years, and then I have to figure out the direction that I want to go in with the pulley system. I've been having a lot of trouble figuring that out. I've been taking pictures and going out and looking at Henrietta and seeing what I got going on with her. And because I want the air conditioning pump on here. Probably not going to use that York because of the size of it. It is just enormous. And I can get one of the smaller vane pumps that would fit in there, I think, very nicely. Might have to get some different kinds of brackets, most likely. And I don't want to put any, like the alternator brackets that was on here looked horrible. So I want to put, I have a new set of chrome ones up there, but not really what I would like to go with. I would rather use the aluminum billet stuff. And we'll see. Getting closer though, day by day. Alrighty. In the event that I add these clips together and just throw them in there, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hit the thumbs up button if you want to. Hit the thumbs down button if you want to. Leave a comment, and I will see you in the next video. The visit from Team Chevy, which everyone has been patiently waiting for. And here we go. This is Team Chevy, everybody. I know you've been dying to meet him. He's here checking out the progress on the Mustang here.
It looks pretty.
Yeah.
We're going to give him 1 year to catch up and see what happens after that, right?
Yeah. It might be, hold it together. We'll see.
I'll take a year off, let you get down into the 12, right?
Yeah.
Take a year off. If you can beat my time, you call me, right?
I guarantee you I'll beat your time with Henrietta.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's a fact. That is what will happen. Soon, all I gotta do is put your rear end gears in that one. Well, in a distributor. I have a timing problem. I'm gonna go with the radiator that's in it. It gets a little warm, but
we'll see how it works out.
It gets a little warm. I did put a thermostat in this one, and it's got a good radiator. Well, I think it's a good radiator. I'm gonna flush it out because this engine, it was filled with, I have no idea what it was filled with.
Well, just so you guys know, everybody knows he's got more money in this motor I have my whole car. So, I mean, we'll see.
I got more money in that car than you have in your car. But it's all in fun. That's what it's all in. I've been waiting on one of these cars all my life.
No.
And I was
It's
lucky
not
enough
fun.
to get
He's
one.
competitive. Fuck him. He's
Yeah.
Oh, we have to bleep that out. I'm sorry.
I am not as competitive as what he is. He's a competitive one. I'm just a happy-go-lucky kind of guy.
Yeah, you are.
But we're making leaps and bounds, but I'm not going to be ready to put this in. I got to do this entire engine bay yet. Get the exhaust underneath of it. I did get a good stall converter for it. I got a transmission cooler so I can keep it by itself with another fan on it. And
That looks exciting.
it's going to be fun. For a little bit anyway. If something bad happens. You never know when that's going to happen exactly.
Especially as bad as you've been screwing up.
Yeah.
Huh?
The list is getting bigger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's all bad. I ran out of stainless bolts for the water pump, so I got that's on the back burner. I thought I had plenty, and I did not. Not that size. Anyway. And they took Fastenal out of up at Clearfield, so that's not just easy to go, but I'm hoping that my other two places have them. I don't know if they have stainless though. And I just explained to the camera a while ago there that you can't stainless, if you get to doing that on yours, you got to make sure you use anesthesia on it, because the stainless is good and it mixes with the aluminum a little better than regular steel, but you got to use anesthesia. I don't care if it's steel or stainless, whichever one you use, you got to use anesthesia. But
That's the other thing there, YouTube world. All I need is a set of these aluminum heads and he's out of the water.
Oh, I can tell you it's good set for that big 355 Chevy. I can't wait. You'll have to have me help you tune it anyway.
He was bleeping out what he was supposed to say, but I beat his time and I beat his top speed. Just saying. First year at it.
Mine came out of a junkyard. He went and bought a purpose-built car just to race me.
Mine came out of a
Spent a
junkyard.
lot of money.
He came out of a junkyard.
Purpose-built car.
Just
I'll give
somebody
you a
else built
picture of
it.
the car.
Somebody else built it.
Yeah. Yeah, there wasn't no working on it for 7 years to get it ready and buying stuff out of junkyards.
Well, I felt like I worked on it for 7 years, just so you guys know.
Yeah, in like a week. 7 days. It was more like 7 days. Just so everybody knows. It was
Whoever
not 7
built it
years.
didn't build it right. Everything that could go wrong was wrong with it.
I would have to agree with that part, yes. It was a bit of a nightmare to get it running correctly. But we got it, and it runs pretty stout. Nothing like Henrietta. That's all I can say. Mine's all out of a junkyard.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Found under a pine tree.
Nothing but I beeping lies.
But it's been
like
a lot of fun.
I like his YouTube yet. I can't swear.
Yeah,
I'm a swearer.
learn how to watch your mouth.
Nope.
That's all you gotta do.
The only time I do that when my mom's around.
That's my team new intake that David's checking on me about because I didn't spend enough money. I don't see anything wrong
That's
with it.
great. $5,000 and a $20 intake. Some guys do that with their guns too. Buy a $5,000 gun and put a $100 scope on it. Hey, see how it works out for you.
No, it's gonna be. I can't wait to hear it fire up. I might take it up Johnny Conklin's and put it, out here and put it on the dyno. See what she will make. If I have time, I'm definitely going to.
That would be cool.
I want to know what to make, because Johnny's, he made, what did he make, 500, I think 540 horse on that one he's putting in that 56. And we have been on Eugene's ass hardcore, relentlessly on it. That's the 1969 Camaro guy I keep telling you in the back. We have
Yeah, he's
been
outnumbered
on.
when it comes to Team Chevy around here. Let me
Oh,
tell ya.
yeah. They come in abundance around here. Oddly enough, they all come to the old Ford guy whenever they need something, help on something there. Isn't that weird?
I think any of you Ford guys out there probably ought to help him a little bit along the way. Just so you know.
I don't know. Henrietta puts herself on the trailer every time. For 7 years.
Yeah, I can take a Honda Civic down there and it'll put itself on a trailer. If you ain't got enough power to brake it, you ain't got enough power to brake it.
Oh my God, there he goes, people. This is what you got to deal with Team Chevy. They'll try anything.
If you ain't got enough power to brake it,
Anything.
hey, let's take Mom minivan down there. It'll probably make a couple runs.
Why does Chevrolet always have to put Ford parts in them to keep them together?
There ain't no Ford parts in mine.
That's why it ain't together.
Yeah.
All you need is a Ford 9-inch rear end, and you can have that thing back on the highway. No guts, no glory.
I think I'm just going to put the guts in it.
Yeah, I found 2 Chevy axles out there by the barn.
I think I'm going to put all the new guts in it.
I'll put something heavy in it.
Yeah. Just use the one I go out and put the... My God, it's not like I'm pushing 1,000 horse.
Yeah, I know.
It's enough to beat you every freaking time, pretty much.
That tiny little stock 302 out there handed that 355 Chevy its ass. How many times?
We'll see what you do with your $8,000 motor here.
That's a 302, stock 302 motor.
Yeah, there's nothing stock about it. You guys see the pictures of that? There's nothing stock about it.
That is a 302 Ford motor. I don't care how you count it. I thought it was a 289. No, it ain't 289. It is a 302. It had 289 heads on it. But it is what it is. I got the right plugs for mine. You know, spark plugs.
Yeah.
The right ones in.
Makes a difference. YouTube world, Vortec heads take a special plug. Remember that.
I just got the water pump, and I got a new fuel pump for it. I'm going to put it on. I got to get the mechanism for the little thingy I like to have screwed in there for the oil sending unit. I got a set of dumps, some electric dumps. That'll be another little thing.
You have any beer?
I do. Yeah, I have.
Why did he think I stopped?
Don't ever drink, YouTube world. It's not good.
It's bad for you.
I don't have any Pabst in here. You want Jenny Light?
Whatever. Just a beer.
I want to start with one of these little girl things. I kind of figured Eugene had been around today. He was around.
Are we allowed to do this on YouTube? We'll turn.
Just keep your hand over the can.
Hide it like that.
Mm-hmm. This, I want to get it finished sanded. I'm going to prime it and paint it. I'm going to paint the dipsticks, both of them. The one for the transmission. And
You might as well make her look pretty because it ain't going to go faster than mine, so.
You ain't even going to be in the market. You better plan on buying something because you ain't going to be close. Not even remotely close.
We'll see.
And I'll be there first test and tune.
I've heard this a million times, guys.
My cars always make test and tune whenever I say I'm going to be there. Team Chevy, you never know. They never know, actually, when they're going to show up.
But when they do, they're faster than him. What did I say?
Oh, not all the time they ain't. But whenever you buy a purpose-built car, just so that you can race your buddy and beat him, that's what you end up with most of the time. A purpose-built car.
It worked, didn't it?
Yeah, yes it did. But I'm getting close for the motor part. I don't know what I'm going to do for a pulley system yet, because I don't want the V-belts. It'll throw the belts. And they are proud of pulley systems.
Yeah.
Very, very proud of them. Anything that looks nice that I have found, and I can't even find no cheap stuff on eBay.
Told you I hit a deer with my pickup this morning.
Yeah.
All I need is a plastic bumpers.
The part underneath?
Didn't hurt nothing.
No. Good.
$29 or something like that.
Yeah, good. That is good. I've been worried, I told you I've been worried about hitting one with mine. And with the way the weather is, they're going to be carrying on. They'll be carrying on today.
They are right now. They're in the fields.
Yeah. That's a bad thing with this weather.
My boy was down trying to talk me into buying an Enduro last night.
Right. For what reason? I might as well stop this for a while. You got to beat Team Chevy, guys. We're going to stop this and do some swearing and lying right now.
Drinking.
Drinking and swearing and lying.
Drinking and swearing and lying.
I'll see you in the next clip. Oh, we got to put this so that it powers up. We ain't got our little button powered up yet.
Leave it right.
All right, I got the wheel pan painted. I was going to use this cork gasket on this, and no, I am not going to do that. Let me show you. They are absolutely ridiculous. And when I bought the gasket kit, I'm pretty sure that it had a one-piece wheel pan gasket. I was fairly certain of that. Apparently I'm wrong. I got to go look through my order and see. And then I'm probably going to have to order a one-piece gasket because these cork gaskets are absolutely garbage. But that being said, I think the oil pan looks pretty nice. Use that heat gun thing there again, and it, I don't know, blends the paint in somehow. There's some runs in there, but you won't be able to see that under the car. I mean, unless you're laying under the car. I wouldn't recommend that part, actually. Got the damper pulley on. Butt bolts for the water pump, didn't buy long enough ones. So I gotta still do some more of that. But we are getting closer every day. Baby steps, I keep saying baby steps. Other than that, the weather is gonna be a little bit too much of a bugger for the next couple of days to actually get anything done. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I hope Team Chevy's foul language don't mess anybody up too bad. You know, some people just don't know how to talk. He is frustrated a lot, apparently. As you've seen in the video. All right, everybody. See you in the next video.